this is Martin here doing another video with the esper-mentor list. This is the list. I've done a very brief deck you might want to check out. And this is the sideboard. So away we go. I won the die roll. It seems to be a trend. And yeah, we keep this for sure. Go swamp into Deathrite. And like if they have an answer for Deathrite, that's not so great for us. If they don't, and even like if they have a fetch line, we can go turn 2 counterbalance. But I think this is a keep for sure in the dark. Going swamp Deathrite should make our opponents think we're probably on like Shardless. I suppose Jund plays a basic swamp. I'm not sure. Okay. So Storm, right? Them going Swamp Dark Ritual should signal Storm, because that's the only like tier 1 deck that would do that. That I am hesitating a bit is that, well, first of all, we're in the pay to play 2-man queues. So even though people pay to play here, I quite often run into like janky stuff, or at least often enough for me to put that into consideration. And Storm only runs 1 swamp, so they would have to have their 1 swamp, and weird mono black pox like decks run a bunch of swamps and could also run Dark Ritual. So like this could be like Dark Ritual into Hymn into Duress, or the other way around, or whatever. But I think we have to play as though it's Storm, and I think here I like forcing this. Do I though? The thing is, like, if we don't force this and they have, the reason to force this is if they have a discard spell. If they do, then we're just dead. Like, we don't force, they duress us, take our force of will, and then we're dead. If we force, they most likely can't do anything else this turn. We have an active Deathrite to mess with their graveyard. We're a land away from counterbalance. Plus, counterbalance isn't even that great, like on an empty board, or like without a top in play and way to manipulate our top. If they don't have a discard spell, then there's no real cost for us in waiting and not countering this Dark Ritual. We can counter something else down the line. It's tough though, right? I think I like forcing here. I could be wrong though. Like, the line that would hurt us really badly if we didn't force, and if they didn't have discard, would be if they had like Petal and empty in hand. Might be a bit of a stretch though. Alright, come on then. Ooh, that was very well, very nice. If we can make it through for next turn, I think we win. If it is Storm, mind you. Double swamp. Okay, it's not Storm. Okay, well, there you go. What the heck am I up against? Okay. Well, I don't think we look in response. We're not gonna like force this to save our mentor. I think we just let them do this. Good news is top is really strong against like mono black discard. And just get on with beating them. And then we top on upkeep. We kind of want to hit some more lands, I think. Yep. We could draw the Brainstorm and then be able to force something. I actually like that. Or rather, do we draw the force, and then we can draw into Brainstorm, because like if they duress us, I guess, I think I'd rather, then we could Brainstorm in response, but I'd rather just have them take the force. Triple swamp. I don't like how we're set up to, yeah, okay, so that happened. Sure. It's 2 damage. The Brainstorm is more valuable to us. Dark Confidant, okay. So this Deathrite and the Dark Confidant doing like killing our opponent is a bit of a stretch for us to hope that happens. I think we just draw the Brainstorm and pass the turn. Yeah, I don't like them getting to untap with Dark Confidant. We could like Brainstorm to try and find like a plow or something. And they reveal a swamp. I suppose it's only a matter of time before they find an answer for our Deathrite. He offers up the trade. I think I don't take the trade. I might be wrong, but like I just feel like he's gonna deploy like a second Bob or something, and I think we need another Thoughtseize. Is he playing towards Death Shadow maybe? Oh, okay, well, easy. That's not great. The lifelink is going to be a pain. So yeah, I think this deck is called like the Gate. So they hit us for 4 a turn. We hit them for 2 a turn because of the lifelink. Duress. Wow, they're like angry at combo. Sure. Okay. I wonder which one they sacrifice. Deathrite Chain? Okay, yeah, Bob. Makes sense. We're losing this race. So you get to look. Ugh. That's no good. Like if we can draw plowshares, I guess it depends on what's sitting in their hand. Did they play out the swamp they drew? I actually don't remember. Okay, well. Just dump in swamps. They don't have anything. I guess they have discard in hand. That would make sense. Yes, thank you, Flooded Strand. So we could draw up to, yeah, like we're 1 turn ahead of them. We could also go for like a stalemate situation, exile a couple of creatures. Can fetch Trop this. Okay, so what are they doing? Oh, that's the guy that kicks and sacrifices. Okay, so that's not very nice. We could sacrifice our top. We could sacrifice our top and draw one of the forces that's on top and then, like, force it? I don't know about that, though. That saves a Deathrite, but at the cost of our top. Top seems to be doing like a lot of work for us right now. But this feels like a pivotal moment too, right? Like, actually, I think I'm gonna sacrifice the top. Too bad we too bad about us not like having to fetch here. So we exile on land, only 1. I hate this new thing with Moto where you have to click on the costs on like how to pay your mana cost, even if like there are no like alternatives. Okay, so we really hope they don't have like another threat. It sets us back and puts them in charge of the race. But like I said, we have the option to start gaining life as well. So go on, something good. Oh no. Alright, so I think it's pretty obvious they have discard in their hand. So if we keep this delta, they might him us and we lose it. Or they might Thoughtseize us and lose a couple of life. So I think I like just hanging on to this land. If we draw another land, we'll play that out. If at any moment we could just find a source of plowshares. Yeah, okay, so there's the discard spell. Nope. So let's see, I don't have anything. So I think I take a sorcery from them. I drain them, they go down to 9, then we go to 4, they go up to 11, they go to 9, we go to 2. I think I like just taking a creature card for now, not dropping that low. Come on, something good. Mentor is definitely good. Ideally we have like a spell to play with it, but I think the chance of them having like a Thoughtseize or like a hymn are too great for us to just hold on to it. And I think if they had removal, they would have killed our Deathrite. So okay, I think this puts us in charge, unless they can draw out of it. And I guess like Liliana would be a pretty big draw for them, but that doesn't stop Mentor. And they attack, so we can get through. They might have drawn another creature. If they haven't, then I'm not sure about this attack. Although, I mean, then they just die to the Deathrites, I guess. Let's see. Just all the swamps in the world. Dark Confident. Okay. So we're going to fetch to be able to drain them. Take our force. Take their Dark Confident. Go to 7. Come on, spell. Special spell. That was nice. So which guy do we take? Alright, I think we would probably prefer the situation to be as it is, but then not like drawing more cards. So like we can keep the damage from the Vampire Nighthawk from mattering with the Deathrite. And I think the chance of them drawing something is with with the extra cards a turn, it's probably not worth it for us. If we draw a spell next turn, I think we can just win. Especially if they attack. Okay, they don't attack. So we grab 2 instants and sorceries out of our yard. Okay, so that gives us the game. Oh, come on. Let's click. There we go. Okay. Nearly have 6 there. Okay, so we swing for 5. Oh wait, we don't have a second. We don't have a second instant or sorcery, so we can only dumb them down to. Oh, we should have attacked with a death right. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, well, anyways, if they play anything, unless they have like damnation, that would really, really, really suck. All right, they didn't have damnation, thank goodness. So I am not really sure how to board against this beast of deck. I'm not sure Cell's Persecution really makes a lot of sense because I'm not sure they have more one toughness guys than other than Dark Confidant. Clique might be nice because it trades with the Nighthawk, which we otherwise only have like removal to take care of. I think Countertop should be pretty good. I don't know if they have any like bombs, like late game bombs. Do we want this? They probably actually they run a lot of sorceries, right? Like all their discard is sorcery. I don't hate that. Maybe we just don't board out anything. Like maybe Clique isn't even really worth it. Is Jace better? Jace seems pretty awesome in like a discard against a discard heavy opponent. Ah, guess there it is, right? Playing the gate. That's the first time I think I've ever. Well, it's the first video I've made of playing the gate on Magic Online. Anyways, I think I might have faced it or like a variation of it a couple of times since I started, which was I think 2014. It's like a year and a half ago. It's not a deck you see a lot. Like, I think it just has. I think it's probably. I was gonna say it's probably too weak against combo. I'm not actually really sure what decks it's really good against. It might be really good against stuff like tempo decks like Delver, because you have like I think the mana base is hard to really interrupt. And like the creatures are okay in like I don't think we're like we're mulliganing here on the draw. Like we're a bit short on lands. If they like go turn one duress, take our force, and then turn to him, then that's really not very good for us. But we have double brainstorm. I suspect them to have upwards of 8 1-mana discard spells after sideboard, so it would surprise me if they don't have one of those here. Oh no. Okay, well, like last turn, do we force this here? It's not storm anymore, so like I think this this sucks. I don't know what is the right call here. We force it, we stop them from continuing this turn. And like what do they potentially have like they most likely have like a 1-mana spell and a 2-mana spell, right? So like a discard spell to take our force, and then they play out like Dark Confidant. In which case, do we really mind? Do we really want to 2-for-1 ourselves to postpone that one turn? If they go like duress him, then that's like really brutal, but yeah, I think I let it resolve. Let's see. I hope it's Dark Confidant. I hope it's not him. Well, alright, sir. I am going to bend right over for you and spread them cheeks. Oh. Take the counterbalance. Interesting. I think I force almost whatever comes next. Maybe not Dark Confidant because we have the Demure Charm to answer him, but ugh. We have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, no, we're it's hard decision. If they have another Dark Confidant, we want the Demir Charm to answer that. If they have 3 cards left and 1 swamp in play, I'm not super scared of that. Oh well, actually, what to do? I think I need to get value out of that Brainstorm, and I don't want to just play Deathrite into like an Innocent Blood. Okay, so now we're vulnerable to him. Ratchet Bomb. How big of a problem is that for us? I guess they bring it in to kill mentor tokens, but once we play out the Deathrite, I think they need to start ticking it up. But yeah, that's fine. Can't really answer it right now anyways. I think I like brainstorming here. I think if they had him, they would have him this last turn and not played out the Ratchet Bomb. Sure. Kind of want all of this. I guess I'm not sure we need the Demir Charm, although that is our only. Like they might curve out and play Vampire Nighthawk. Does Demir Charm answer that? 2 or less, yes. Demir Charm answers Vampire Nighthawk. Okay, so I think we put back the island of the Ponder, and we play out our Deathrite. And I guess then they take up the Ratchet Bomb and we lose Deathrite. No, well, that's 1 less Ratchet Bomb to deal with, I guess. Yep, okay, so Mentor is safe for now, although we don't really have a Mentor, so. They might try and move it up 3, which I think would be a bit weird, but I guess we don't really have an answer for it. We didn't bring in Council's Judgment. But never mind, they play it out. Sure, okay. Dark Confidant's going to die. Just play out top and Dark Confidant, I think. Not Dark Confidant, obviously, but this one. Alright, so we draw. No point in having it be dead on the battlefield. We can't remove the Pithing Needle. I think in retrospect it was a bit silly not to bring in like a Disenchant or a Council of Judgment. Like they're mono black, so like their way to answer stuff. So, you know, it's with artifacts. Luckily for us, we have the Brainstorm, and that was a Mentor we drew. Not playing the Mentor. Oh. Well, what do you know? We don't get to shuffle, but we have counter magic. So I think the thing to do is to put back Deluge and then Mentor, and then play out Mentor next turn, and then force if they have like an answer for it. We just have to fate them discarding us now. Yes, and we do. And we play out the Mentor, force get a token, top get a token. Then the next, like our next draw step is Deluge, which is a little bit like So they have the Nighthawk. Stands to reason they were waiting on the 3rd swamp for their hand, so their hand is Nighthawk plus maybe another Nighthawk plus maybe like Liliana or whatever. So do we force this? I think we do force it because it kind of puts the brakes on for our Mentor. I guess like we could Deluge. No, we couldn't really deluge next turn because we needed to. Deluge pumps mentor to 3, but we need to make it for 3, so we need to be able to play a second spell that turn. So top becomes like a mini giant growth. Well, almost. Alright, in for 5. I think we're looking pretty solid from here. That's a shame. Alright, that's a big problem. I doubt we'll get there with a 1/1 mentor prowess. Well, suppose we play it out. I'm not even sure that's correct though. We might actually just want to hold on to this instead of giving like for boosting. Yeah, I think that was actually wrong. I think it's better as like brainstorm, shuffle janky away. Okay, so we lose our deluge, which was kind of insurance. Confidant. Okay. So that's not bad. We're still sort of boned because we don't have an answer to the. We don't have an answer for the engineered plague. So I guess we plow and then brainstorm next turn. I like that. We could also like brainstorm into the plow now, but I like getting a card deeper. Oh, these poor little monks just getting slaughtered before they even get a chance at life. It's quite tragic, really. We're super dead. Gatekeeper. Abyssal Persecutor. Okay. Rightio. So I guess we hold on to the brainstorm here. There's no real point, like, because it won't pump the guy. We just let Persecutor smash in. Uh-oh, don't play anything. Alright, thanks. Alright, show us something. Oh, I don't know, right? Like, do we plow here? That puts them back up to 18. Then we beat them down to 15. If not, like, we're dead in quotations in 2 turns. And then they just need to find a sack outlet for the demon. This time we beat them down to 10. It's a slow grind. I think we put back the 2 non-fetch lands and play out the Strand. I really don't know if I should. This has the risk of like killing us really fast. But like, we might hope to just. Yeah, I think we need to kill this because like in 2 swings we're suddenly just insta dead. If they find like a way to sack their own guy. Or like we get a Jace, but then we can't play out Jace and do anything because we can bounce him because then we die. Screw you. Okay, well, we need. Sheesh, I don't know. We need like Deathright would be really nice. That's not what we needed. Okay, so ship the turn. So I suppose we need to fetch next turn if we want to. Okay, yeah, sure. Stupid mentor. Not anything. I think we need to crack the marsh flats if we want to actually use it on this turn, because we'll be in negative life points after this. Never mind. We'll crack one of these. We'll get a scrub land. Alright, so if they have a sack outlet now, we're dead. They don't get to live. We can enter a sack outlet. Okay. Maybe actually we. Oh, that was stupid. We need. What we force there? Make the guess that we have something. Oh well. So I think this is a bit of a shame. I don't think this matchup really shows us anything of substance about what our deck is capable of. I don't have a lot of spare time at the moment to do games though, so it'll have to be when it has to be. And we're just breaking air. So are they, it appears. It's like we need to draw. They don't attack. Yeah, they've got it figured out. I'm not sure we are able to win. Maybe we should just concede actually, because I think we do actually need to just concede because the time is running low. Because like if we get like the only way we win is if we get like creatures on the board and kill them that way, and it basically has to be death right or they'll just block, because like we get a Jace, we can't bounce the guy, so Jace is like basically a 4-mana brainstorm. I really don't know what to bring out, but yeah, anyways, like our the timer is running kind of low for us, so that's kind of why I did this. Maybe Dimir Charm is just too much of a value slot. I'm really not sure about the last card to take out. Jace seems super good. Actually, maybe force 2-for-1ing ourselves isn't that much fun. Okay, so we're on the play. Let's do this. Keep. Interesting they haven't mulliganed once. I would expect a deck like that to mulligan a bunch. Oh, that's really good. So we don't want, we want the top and the mentor, but we don't want either of them discarded this turn. So we'll go mentor top. Oh no. Oh well. Go mentor top delta. I guess I wanted to draw the top, or I want to save the top more than the mentor. So like if we don't get discarded now, we play out the counterbalance, I guess. Well, I guess they take the counterbalance, unless they take the plow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're scared of that one. Fair enough. We could also play out a fetch land here just to clear, but I don't mind doing that this way around. Yeah, all right. So I think we don't play out the mentor yet. We want to be able to make a token on our first, like on our deployment of the mentor. So next turn we draw top. We activate top to draw a card in our upkeep, draw the mentor, then draw top as our draw step, and then play all three, or both of them. Yeah, okay, so we lose our Source of Plowshares, which is annoying, because then they can deploy their Dark Confidant, sure. Now they also have Engineer Plague mana. So hopefully then they're not sitting on that one. This means we lose our double Ponder, which is the top of our deck, which is too bad because that's really good. Double white in case we draw our into our Council's Judgment. Okay, so we're Hellbent, but with a very decent board presence, and we just have to hope they don't have an answer for us. Engineer Plague here wrecks us. Disfigure is bad as well. They flip Swamp on Dark Confidant. We don't want to see Vampire Nighthawk. Neither. If they offer up the trade with the Monk, I think we take it. Although it might be a bait, and then they go like Gatekeeper of Malakir. Okay, they don't. Phew. Okay, there's the Nighthawk. That's fine. Could be a lot worse. So I think we look our upkeep. We want to see like Plowshares, ideally. Second Mentor. Second Mentor is cute. I think I like it. Like, we're still super dead if they flip the... No! Oh, I was gonna draw. That's so bad. I fail miserably. Okay, well, nothing to do about that now. Just have to wait. I obviously was going to draw with the top, so I could play the top. And they flip him. That's fine. Come on, no Engineer Plague. What if they attack here? That's really like a big error for us. We would have had 2 more Prowess Monks on Summoning Sick right now. But look, there's a top, so you just draw that. Don't need to flip the top. So like basically, I think now they have to find Engineer Plague on their next draw step / Bob trigger, or just die. I don't mind just tapping out here, I don't think. So I guess the question is, do we attack with our mentors here and then trade one of them for the Nighthawk? I think we do, just to get in there. They're super dead on next turn if they don't find or like a Ratchet Bomb. They're still probably dead if they find that. They need to find the Plague. Alright. So we get the swing in for 17. I think the trade is obvious with the Nighthawk for one of them. So don't flip Plague or I'll cry. Okay, they flipped Dark Argonaut. Well, they can still draw Plague. I guess Ratchet Bomb buys them another turn. Okay, no. So there you have it. Esper-mentor versus the Gate. Very unexpected matchup, but yeah, glad to be able to pull through on that one. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching.